Hi everyone, I am Jack Red, and before I get to the movie review I wanted to do so badly, I'm going to show you what I got not too long ago. But before we get to that, as you notice, this looks slightly different than my previous video. I am still trying to figure out what stuff did to the camera. Now, I did go in the fans options, or supposedly I went to it, and I didn't see exactly what he did to it, so I don't know. I'm going to show you what I got not too long ago. I got this basically like 2 weeks ago. It's going to be hard to see, and I do apologize. If you were able to recognize it, then you got a good eye on you. That's basically the first volume of the X-Men show I grew up with when I was a kid. Now, the next one I got not too long ago, Saw 105. It's basically director cut versions. And the final one I got is in 2 parts. I'm going to try to show it to you. It's going to be kind of hard, so I do apologize. Basically, that was Nightmare on Elm Street 1 through 8. And basically, I got 4 films in one and another 4 in the other one. Now, I wanted to review the Avatar, a movie that everyone's been talking about. I went to the dentist, and the dentist suddenly brings it up. I went to the doctor, and the same thing happened. I went to the group thing that I originally went to, and I heard it pretty much all the times I went there. Everyone is just freaking talking about it. And I went to go see it yesterday. Boy, I got a lot to say about this movie. To begin with, it has amazing visuals. Now, I didn't get to see this in 3D, so I am a little disappointed by that. But the person I went with, this is probably her second time seeing it. It's my cousin Brooke, and I was originally going to go with my new friend from the group, Rebecca, but she had insomnia, so she couldn't go. I was hoping she would, because this is definitely a movie that's really good. I'm still thinking about it, and it just makes me happy thinking about it because it's that good. Like, it's just powerful shit. I just can't believe it. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I thought Terminator 2 Judgment Day was going to be his best work. When I saw this, I was like, I take that back. The Avatar is definitely a lot better. I was just so surprised that it's so good. This is the second work he did was Sigourney Weaver, who was from Aliens, his one work he did. She's mainly known in the Alien movies and Ghostbusters. So, along with that, I like the avatars themselves. They're tall, they're tough to kill, they're interesting. They're like your tribes, you know, like a native tribes. Like they are so like Indians and Africans and you know, stuff like that. I'm not trying to sound racist by that. I'm just explaining how they act like and how they live their life. And I don't want anyone to get offended by that description. I do like the story. The story was really well thought out. I meant the plot is kind of, but the whole story that goes with it is amazingly awesome. It took him 10 years to make this film. It was originally going to come out straight after Titanic. But no, it came out a couple years later. And Titanic, before this movie came out, it was basically the top grossing movie of the time. Now, Avatar is, and being the first one that actually grossed $2 billion, almost 3. Holy shit. I mean, this is really good. But I have a few problems with it. It's not like major where it would be flat disappointing, but I have my own little share of it. The first problem I have with it is you can easily confuse this movie for basically either the Nickelodeon show or movie, Avatar: The Last Airbender. I know because I have actually seen it happen in one of the group things. People brought it up. It's like, no, I'm talking about Avatar. I'm not talking about Avatar: The Last Airbender. Oh, okay. You can easily confuse the two, and they're completely different things. The other problem I have with it is basically that when it comes down to it, I really did want to see the 3D, and by the time I did get to see it, which was yesterday, I didn't get to see it. But I've been told that the 3D is really amazing. Like, people just keep talking about the 3D, like it makes you feel like you're there, and I didn't get to see that. But I remember seeing what the actual glasses you get to see when you go to it. I was just flat amazed that the glasses are cool, and according to people I have heard about it, it's just amazingly awesome. Now, I didn't bring this up yet, but I'll bring it up now. Steph, with his ex-girlfriend, actually got to see this movie too. I'm like damn, everyone I know is pretty much seeing this, but yet I'm not seeing it. What is wrong with me? Besides those minor things, it has some really great moments. It has some pretty sad moments. In fact, right near the end of the movie, I'm going to be completely honest with you, it's hard for a movie to make me cry. But this movie actually did. It was just powerful shit. Like, it makes you feel like you're actually them. Like, you're feeling the grief, you're feeling the emotions, and it's just amazing. It is really one of the greatest movies ever made. I mean, the last really good one I've seen before this was The Dark Knight, and that came out probably a year before the Avatar. And that's definitely one of my favorite works too. I mean, one of my favorite movies of all time. But I said works because it's just one of those movies that really appeals to me. I'm sorry if I got a little confused and say as if I made it, which I didn't. But yeah, I do apologize about that, ladies and gentlemen. The Avatar is probably one of the greatest movies I have ever seen. You thought The Matrix was good, and you thought other movies like The Dark Knight and possibly the original Batman 1989, or probably Casino and the Godfather movies and Scarface and all that are better than this. You'd be surprised that it blows pretty much all of them out of the freaking planet. I mean, it's just that good. You can't really compare anything even he did, the director of it, James Cameron, to this. Now, I'm going to be completely honest with you. I do like the concept of this movie, but the Terminator concept was a little more appealing to me. I am just sort of more into the Terminator thing than that. And I did get a question probably around when they were talking about how tough it is to kill an Avatar. And I don't know if it will ever be answered, but I'll just ask anyway. Which one's actually tougher to kill? Now, I know this is going to sound like a dumb question, but you have to ask somehow. Like, I was going to ask one time, on a video, oh, who's tougher to kill, Rambo or Terminator? Now, a lot of people say, oh, Terminator, he's just not a human. But you gotta figure Rambo's got experience, and he can just easily destroy the Terminator, so. Yeah, with that being said, I recommend anyone to see the Avatar. It is not overrated. It is as good as they say. And I'm pretty sure that they have to release the 3D version into the DVD. Otherwise, a lot of people are going to be pissed, including me, who hasn't seen it. So, I'm Jerry Ray, and I'll see you later.